Hey, it's Suzanne Oler of the Yapper Girl blog. I'm coming at you today with a tech tip about how to make your life a little simpler online. One thing that I notice in that our busy lives, our busy work lives and personal lives, the last thing we need to do is exert extra energy and extra time on things that we do over and over and over again. And one of the things I like to do is create shortcuts in my browser that allow me to quickly and easily go to sites and apps that I use regularly. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I personally like to use Google Chrome. It is my browser of choice. It's got all the hooks you need. It's got everything all in one place. I love how you can type in any kind of search terms in the browser bar and it pulls it up as a search rather than having to have the URL. You can use any browser you want, but I wanted to show you how to do this using Google Chrome. So I'm thinking about a page I go to many times a day. It happens to be Facebook. So I'm going to add a shortcut to get to Facebook to my browser so that it's easy to go to anytime I need to all day long. So what I'll do is I'll just go into the browser area here and I'm going to type in Facebook. And it's going to bring me, of course, to my home page for Facebook. What I want to do, though, is I want to capture that, and I'm going to, by highlighting it, and then I'll click Shift, and I'm going to select that highlighted area in the browser bar, and I'm going to go ahead and pull that right over here to my shortcut area in my browser. And one thing I like to do is make everything really clean because I have lots of shortcuts I use. And so in order to clean that up, you'll see that Facebook actually came onto the shortcut. I can use that easily to get to Facebook. But let me clean that up a little bit so that it doesn't have all the extra text here. I'm going to, on a Mac, hit Control Command and then select it. You can also do that on a PC by doing a right click. And then I'm going to click Edit. And then what it will do is it'll bring up that shortcut there. I'm going to just go ahead and delete the name. Keep the URL in place because that's what will link the shortcut to the Facebook homepage. And I'm going to click Save. And what that does is it actually eliminates the text that was right next to the Facebook icon and takes up less space in my browser bar, and it's actually quite a lot nicer and neater to look at. That's one thing you can do. The other thing is as you add these all along your shortcut bar here, you can move them around. I tend to put them in order of how often I use them. I go to my mail first every day and multiple times a day. I have my Hootsuite dashboard, which I go to quite regularly. And then, of course, Facebook's probably my next, and then Twitter, and so on and so forth. I've got shortcuts for everything from YouTube to MailChimp to everything else on my bar. I also have a shortcut to Evernote, which is where I stick all of my notes. And I think this will help you. It helps me for sure. I think it'll help you to take a little less time in your day typing and spend more time working on the things that you care about and that you're passionate about. I hope that tip helps. Sure helps me. And come on back to my YouTube channel and check out the next tip next week. Thanks so much, and go ahead and create awesome communities around the cause or the idea that you are trying to get out there in the world. Have a great one.